Hello everyone, welcome back to my fourth episode of Cyber Shield Chronicles by Hezron Mungechacha. This is a continuation series on how to build a basic free cybersecurity home lab. Before we continue watching this video, consider going back to my previous video where I showcased how to build a basic home lab, setting it up on an environment on an Oracle VirtualBox. So probably you can just go through my write-up on my blog, as well as you can go through the videos on my YouTube channel. So the video of the day on how to set up a web security learning lab, and for that case, how to install OWASP, a broken web application in VirtualBox. So what's OWASP? OWASP is a project designed for to offer a secure space for cybersecurity experts and enthusiasts to hone their attack skills. So this is a vulnerable virtual machine with various applications spanning from PHP, Java, and a few variable applications based on .NET framework. And for that matter, be able to also see vulnerabilities around WordPress, Joomla, and just to name but a few. Even before we get started, what you'll need to do, so we'll download the latest version of OWASP, and to do that, you'll just go through this link. I've already opened it here. So you'll just click on download. So it will take a few seconds to process, then it will prompt. So for purposes of making this video shorter, I'd already downloaded it here. So the second thing is just to make sure you have VirtualBox installed, and for that matter, I'd already done this before. I'd already installed Kali Linux and VirtualBox for that matter, so it's ready. So if you haven't watched my videos on how to do that, you can check it out on my YouTube channel and also a write-up on my blog. So the third thing to do is to unzip the file containing OWASP files. So what I'll do, since I had already downloaded this, I'll just come here. Here's the file, right click. So I'll show more. I'm on a Windows box, then use 7-zip to extract. But since I'd already done that, I'll just cancel it. So it's already here, the file's already here. So the fourth thing to do is to open VirtualBox and create a new VM. I will open VirtualBox, I'll click on machine, then new. So here is where I'll enter my name, choose OWASP-BWA to stand for broken web application. I'll leave the folder as default. Then what I'll do next is to change the type to Linux. So for the version, I'll choose Ubuntu 64-bit. Ubuntu 64-bit. Here we go. Then I'll leave the rest of the things to be default. I'll click on next. So for this, it has taken the default baseline. So this will work with either 1 GB or 2 GB. So and the processor will leave it at 1. So I'll click on next. So here where it gets interesting. So I will, instead of creating a new virtual disk, I'll use the existing virtual disk. So I'll click on use virtual disk, click on this icon, click on add. So I'll navigate to where I've already downloaded and extracted my OWASP broken files. So I'll click on that. Pick this first option of VMDK. I'll leave all these that start with S00 and click open. It will come here. Then I'll just choose on that. Click on next. And these are the defaults. So I'll click on finish. So once you have created the virtual machine, you need to put it in the correct network interface. So to do this, I'll go under VirtualBox Manager. Then I'll check on the interface that is running on Kali Linux, my Kali Linux box, because this is what I'll be using to do the benchmark. So I'll right click on Kali Linux that is already created, settings, just to verify on what network it is. So it's on 10.10 network, NAT network. So I'll also do that for my OWASP broken web application VirtualBox. So I'll right click on it, go to settings, navigate to network, put it under NAT network, and for that matter, what I'd already created, NAT 10.10.10.0 network. Click OK. So the sixth thing to do is to right click and start the OWASP box. So I'll go back, I'll right click, Go to start, do a normal start, and let it power up. So depending on the speeds of your machine, it will power up. So there's the initial boot sequence, so we'll give it time. In the meantime, I'll be logging into my Kali Linux, because once it's completed the boot process, I'll need just to run on the browser to confirm that I'm now able to have a look at the vulnerable web applications. Let's go back. It's still booting. After the boot process completes, you need to log in with the root as the username and OWASP-BWA as the login credential. So I'll go back. So it's been able to complete. So it's given me an IP of 10.10.10.10. So I'll just click in it, use the username root. The password is already highlighted on the last line. That would be OWASP-BWA, and boom, I'm in. So the first thing to confirm would be just to check if I'm getting the DHCP IP. So to do this, I'll do the command ifconfig ethernet 0, then boom, it's given me the IP of 10.10.10.10. So the last step will be just to open Kali Linux box, just to confirm the IP that has been allocated. You're able to navigate that on your browser. So I'll go back to my Kali instance. So in my Kali Linux box, I'll just open the browser of my choice. For my case, it's Mozilla. So I'll do http then 10.10.10.10. Remember that's the IP it's been allocated via DHCP, and hit enter, and boom, now I have access to all the web applications that are vulnerable from now my test to perform my testing. I can just click on one. I can see I have a WordPress application. I can go back. I can do BWAP. Boom, I'm able to see that. Let me just confirm I'm able to log in. B is the username, bug is the password. Don't save. Boom, I'm able to log in. Perfect. So with that, we've come to the end of the video. In a separate video series, I'll be able to showcase how we'll be able to exploit this vulnerability in some of these applications hosted on OWASP-BWA. I will end the video at this juncture, and kindly consider leaving a comment, liking the video, sharing it with your friends and family, and also consider subscribing to my YouTube channel so that we can continue engaging more around cybersecurity matters. Bye for now.